Guys, Tuesday. Just got done watching Wade's. I think it started off as a thank you video, and that lasted for about 30 seconds when he went into a rant. And deservedly so. There's a lot of people that are pissed off right now. But we're here for a brew review. And then there's always that. We're here for a brew review. But I'd be more than happy to discuss a few things because, you know, I'm sure me and several other people are noticing the same thing. What are we looking at today? Well, we are looking at the Farmer's Reserve Citrus. This is a sour aged in wine barrels with Buddha's Hand Citron, Blood Orange, and Ouzo. Ouzo. 7% by volume. This is another one from Almanac Beer Company. The bottle cap looks something like that. And I'm going to use this opener.
Chuck, I just wanted to say I'm sorry about what I said yesterday. No, I'm just kidding. Fuck off.
And we'll pour it in this glass. Hi. Well, not as blonde as the first of the sours from them. Smells like a lambic sour. Not really getting any lemon or citrus on the smell. Actually getting some, almost seems like roasted caramel. Okay, well, enough of sniffy sniff. Let's do some little, Ed doesn't always know how to play by the rules, and he sent me that picture. And evidently, I'm thinking what's going on here is this one here, who obviously looks like she's having more fun. I'm guessing she's drunk, and there's a little table sitting right here that got cropped out, and her drink is on it. This one with the big guns has a shotgun that's like sitting propped up against her table right here. So I think that covers both of them. And yeah, okay, so cheers. Definitely more of the citrus, almost like, I don't know, it's because it says orange, but a lemony orange sour characteristic, and you get the oakiness from the barrels. Kind of get that in the smell too, I guess. Aged wine barrels. Okay, I don't want this to go a really long time, so, well, I didn't get to check the bottle, but we can check the liquid. Right now it's at 42.2. Just Just out of curiosity, let's see if bigger tits are warmer than cool ones. We got 85.6 and 84.3. So the heat is dissipating more on the larger chesticles. It's good to know. I didn't know that. Breaking into some comments, which is always a highlight of my day. First went to Ray. Nice going, Ray. There's like 7 rebuttals to that. Let me see if any of them are even worth talking about. Steve Bush called him a loser. Okay, nothing to see there. Then next was Stephen Bush. Ray is probably jerking it on the shitter. Dub Glock 23. Damn right. Brew. .30. Okay. Brian McNone. 4th. Got held up reading the tattoos. Damn it. Smile Money. Top 10 at least. Ed. 7th. Haha. Got Heffy. Ed again. I'm at work. I'll probably finish this around 5 p.m. tonight. And then this leads to a tree. Hazman 440. Speaking of Hazman 440, got a couple of Smiths out for your pleasure today. And the grips that are on here, as you guys know, came from Paul Hazman 440. And I got them because Paul has big, manly, beat you up hands, and I've got some prissy little hands, and these grips feel awesome in them. And as usual, as you already would know, but if this is Underwood XTP. I don't remember what the grain was on this one. So let's see how this goes. I'm ready for a bunch of beers. I'm off with a fractured foot. Yeah, I already knew this. That sucks. John Solar 283. Oh, so I don't forget once again, John Solar. I have that stock. And by the time you see this, another video will be up on the ebomey channel for the Taclite shot shell holder, and I'm planning on leaving that on the stock for you. I'm assuming that it's going to be cool with you. On the other hand, I really like the ATI Halo 2, so I'm just wondering if John Solar, if this will work on your Mossberg, and if so, if you want it, and then I will giggle when you call me and tell me what a bitch it was to put those 2 front screws in. Unless, of course, you get a third person to give you a hand. So, John Solar, this is yours if you want it, because I'm keeping the ATI one. And then we've got a stock, and another Halo 2 that we will be giving away this week on the Blog Radio Show. And our special, and I mean special as in helmet wearing, window looking, glory hole, rim shot sucking Heffy 67 will be our guest. Oh, speaking of that, just in case you forgot what that looked like, here's the Halo 2 heat shield. And this is finally, oh yeah, I guess you gotta finally load, and I feel safe. I put some PDX in this. I might actually move this up to the bedroom. I mean, after all, I don't have enough room in the safe. So, you know, there's a whole myriad of rifles that hang down here. And if someone's going to break in and steal shit, I might as well at least have this in the bedroom where that at least it has a half a chance. I have a setup where you can just like mount it up under the rail of the bed, so it probably would get completely missed being there anyway. So let's see, where do we leave off? Paul has a fractured foot. Bummer. All of our fracture mending wishes should go out to Paul, Hasman 440. And if not, make sure that that Paul has plenty of tranquilizers in his system. Or at least painkillers. I'm pretty sure that Paul has this all under control. Okay, then John's. There's like 9 things going on in this one. Let's just look down this tree and see if there's anything fun. John Solar 283. Let There Be PBR. Hasman. And Vitakins. Yeah. Vicodin. I like those actually. They go good with vodka. At least I heard. The real Cobra Burnout. Amen. The fake Cobra Burnout I see has another video up. I haven't watched it yet. John Solar 283. Fractured foot. Oh no. What did you do? You didn't use it in a behavioral modification device, did you? Laugh out loud. Stripey McCatpuss. I fucking warned you that those ballet lessons would end in disaster. Hasman 440 stepped in some sort of an animal hole at the Geneva State Park Friday evening. I wonder if there's alcohol involved. Hasman, haha. Didn't know what's worse, the pain or the 90 minutes laying in the MRI. The MRI machines suck. And then, isn't it, what is with some, like, I don't know if all you guys experience in this way. I have had several MRIs as of late, and one of them is, it's the tubeless one, it's the open air one, and you're laying there, and they lower the lights, and then they put on, like, the shittiest elevator music you've ever heard, and then they yell at you when you start to doze off and jerk, and they have to start the session over. I'm like, well, fuck, man, put on something worth listening to. Fat man in a little tube. John Solar says that whenever he's in the MRI, he hears the song Fat Man in a Little Tube. Hasman responding back to John Solar. I requested quiet jazz, hoping to nod off. Yeah, let's hope it isn't ligament damage. Okay. I don't know if it's, if I should read the tree sections, because that was like an intimate thing between John Solar and Hasman. Steve Bush, fuck trying to make you feel better about your locked power adjustment shit. See if I ever help anymore. Perfect. I'm going to thumbs that up. Heffy67, head is good way to round out the weekend. Yes. Glack Ice, there wasn't enough weekend in my beer. There never is. Smile Money, my mistake, I got confused. So the 30 round, so that 30 round scope is millet / Bushnell. I know that now has the Leaning Tower of Turret. Yeah, that's... Still, I was supposed to receive, I don't know, evidently not today, maybe tomorrow, receive a return label so I can send the millet back. I don't know how that works. I don't know who's making, if the same company that was making it for millet. I just know that Bushnell bought out millet, and they have it under their umbrella, and I'm pretty sure it has a pretty decent warranty. I mean, I don't know. You can get kind of pissed off if it breaks another one. Mike Witowski, new name for your BMG is Scope Wrecker. Well, I was sneaking suspicion if I was to put, something, like if I took the scope off of the JP and put it on there, I bet you we wouldn't be having this conversation. Heffy67, laugh out loud, rim salt. You know me so well. Yeah. A Caesar. or Hefty 67 again. Caesar, now you're talking. Oh yeah, I'm gonna be making one of those right after we do this. DJ Alkaline 1, Bushnell actually makes cheaper tactical elite scopes. The one you have is the G2. That one is first focal plane, and it is a high dollar side of. They make pretty badass scopes. They do make some pretty badass scopes for $600 to $1,000 in second focal plane under the tactical elite as well. What? Okay, maybe someone that builds scopes can tell me. You know, anything that's a first focal plane is usually a fairly pricey scope. But why? And how is that necessarily a plus? I'm not saying I hate it. I love the scope on the JP. I mean, on family shooting day, and I do need to, make some kind of a video and just throw that thing up. It was pretty awesome. It was the most awesome part was Sam finally getting the opportunity to get out and shoot her grad present, and knowing that she has 30 rounds in it, and her very shot ever was ringing some steel from Gil. I think you really suck. Again, channel name, not my personal thoughts. Sam did the old ting, 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 29, ting, 30, ting, and she was pretty happy with that. And then, of course, both the girls got to shoot the JP for the first time, and now both of them want JPs. Well, then they better get another job. John Solar, it was a wild and great show. I had a blast. Steve is a wild man, laughed my ass off. It was a great show, and what I think I need to do is I'm trying to use some common sense before I just blurt this out. I'm thinking about asking Steve to actually be a guest host, but yet still, like I'll have him here, and the two of us can. We could do hours. I mean, I have known Steve since 1987. And I was his boss for a few years. And then we were friends for a bunch of years. And then he was my boss for a few years. And with all of that, there is stories that, honestly, I don't know if making shit up could be more over the top in some of the real life shit that the two of us have dealt with. The real Cobra Burnout, Moses may have been an amateur boat builder, but he had a pretty good set of instructions. Amen to that, no pun intended. For Christ, my olive point. Ain't got time when there's a shot. Just change the sear in the green light. Put a sock in it till tomorrow morning. I was born in California. That's a big plus. No, just one more loser from California. Let me update my list. JP, Chicago typewriter, and the pistol slips my memory. You could do Christine's. She wants a Kimber Raptor stainless steel micro as a carry gun, chambered in 9mm. Got that, Chuck? Probably just have to go to the safe and grab one of those. Maybe you could go over them again. I'm on it. Johnny Watson needs to refresh the vodka supply. He does! Chuck, you are so on top of this shit. Didn't he say he was going to do that on the radio show? Yeah, he did. We should not let him forget it. New friend should come bearing gifts too. That Steven guy had me in stitches. My money is you dropped in on a drunken stupor. Sue them. Now, I don't know if you're drunken stupor. Now, if you're talking about Steve, I think we've had this conversation. Steve really doesn't like his job. Now, Steve has the same job that I used to do and I still hold license for, which I don't know why I keep wasting my money renewing my license in Minnesota and Wisconsin for a trade that I hated. Steve tried to drink his way out of his sorrows with his job, and then at one point in time realized that there was a big problem and stopped on his own. Didn't need to, kill anybody with a car or get arrested or any of the above. He just stopped. So, if that's about Steve, I'm pretty sure Steve wasn't in a drunken stupor. If you think he's funny like this, though, I can tell you, sitting around in the garage doing shots and drinking dark beer, it's just an amplification of what you heard on the show. But I would like to, I gotta see if Steve would like to come over and just be part of the show some night. That fucking end when he called and wanted to know if John Huber could change the brakes in his truck or car or whatever the hell he said. Get your sugar daddy to buy the plates. $3.30 should be nothing for a high roller like yourself. If you can find me 10, well, plus, we need some for the pistol range too, but at least 10 large AR-500 plates, and the total bill shipped is $3.30, you let me know. I hear you hovering.
Yeah, I have to leave in an hour.
You do?
Yep.
The black helicopter picking you up?
Huh?
Is the black helicopter picking you up?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Brad Thomas, yes, 47th. First pump. Brad, maybe you can try the through night comeback test to the floor with the scope. Joey, did you make it in time for the comments part, or did I make it? Yeah, you made it, Joey. Yes, it was fun. I may have been a little shit-faced. Probably best. Wade, big redneck papa. I really love these gun videos because I am in beer hell and never get to taste any of the stuff anyway. Joey Cuz, sounds like Shelby is barking at Rudy outside. Could have been. The dick face cobra. I patted it into the intro chick FYI. I don't even want to know. And last but not least, multi-gunman. Behind every screaming goat is a Muslim with his pants down. Muslim is on the side of the road with his arms up a camel's ass. The passerby stops and asks, "Is everything okay?" The Muslim replies, "Engine troubles." Ba-doom boom. Thank you, multi-gunman. Okay. Let's review that. Let's get out of here. Again, more of a wine characteristic on this one, but a citrusy orange. I thought it would be, maybe because it was yellow, but I thought it'd be more on the lemony side, and it's really not. It's more like a sour wine residue. But I do get the orange. I am getting the orange in it. It's got the brie. On the old E scale, where do I put the? Is this the last one? As long as I'm looking in here, I might as well grab whatever we're gonna do tomorrow. Did I ever do that? Well, I think I only had one bottle of it, so evidently I didn't. On the E scale, I am going to give I don't even what the hell I even call this one. Farmer's Reserve Citrus. 7% by volume. If you like it sour, like a lambic style, I recommend giving this one a try. I think I like this one the best of the ones I've had so far, and for the style anyway, I think I'm gonna give this one. I don't even know what I gave the other ones. This one, okay. If this is not the highest rating, then my bad. But then again, I want this to be on the E scale and not on some secret lambic scale. And I'm just gonna give this a 9. And tomorrow, because I think this keeps getting pushed down the road, the IPA, Farmhouse IPA from Schlafly. Otherwise, the other Smith & Wesson is Christine's Model 29. And this is a sweet shooter. Yes. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh, did you see that? The hammer move? Oh, sorry. Did you see that? Look at that. Oh, ooh. And yeah, I guess neither did I. Again, Underwood. Definitely an attention getter. You know I just do that to piss people off. Oh my god, I saw your video and there was rounds in the magazine and it wasn't unsafe. Yeah. I'll just leave you with one thought about the dickhead Muslim, worst president in American history, should be hanging in a rope. I would be happy to provide the tree and the rope and the leverage, douchebag Obama. Did you ever notice every single one of his press conferences? Every time he opens his shithole, he tries to make Americans feel bad. Did George Bush do that? No. Did George Jr. do that? No. Did Clinton do that? No. Did Reagan? Hell no. Reagan did not. Those guys all tried to make you feel safe and secure. Yeah, there's a reason. See you guys tomorrow.